So this is Restorative Writing 618, and this is a course that me and ChatGPT created because your girl was down bad, all right, and I needed accountability. I didn't want to pay for school, and we just need to write our way through this. We were struggling, and what better way to journal about it, but like in a course format, like really get that accountability. So this class, we're going to be using writing as a journey to self-care and healing and just creative expression. The goals of this course is using writing as self-care and to promote emotional well-being. We will also be looking at like just personal narratives and then finding empowerment through our story, because everyone has a story, and depending on what story you're telling yourself, you either feel empowered by it or you feel disempowered. Oh, and ChatGPT said creating a supportive and collaborative community. Well, I am the teacher and the student, so I'm gonna get real close with myself here. So what is restorative writing? Restorative writing is a practice of using words to process emotions, heal from pain, and discover your authentic self. It's not really a technical writing, but more just like an art form. Writing can really help you like untangle complex emotions and just things you're confused by like in your life. It helps you to like really look at your story from like an outsider's perspective and help you bring like clarity to that. Also, it's a place where you can like fully be yourself, and we are going to be modeling this after like Gigi, Renee Hill, and Alex L. They are big on self-discovery and affirmations and just like reflecting. So it's been found there's like a connection between writing and healing, like scientifically proven. Expressive writing has been shown to reduce stress, improve your mood, and even enhance your physical health. That one, I need to see the actual studies on that one, because I love some physical health. We can get stronger from writing. Say less, okay? It allows for emotional release and helps make sense of difficult experience. I know firsthand, it definitely is an emotional release sometimes. Sometimes it's draining though. So writing from a healing perspective has definitely been big for me. I know as a kid, like me and one of my friends, we would just like write poems back and forth like about crushes and like just challenging things we're going through during school, like all the way back since middle school. And it's always been like healing, always been like a way to connect and like get to know myself more. But the most healing experience I've had through like writing and just creativity in general was when me and that same friend, I think we had just graduated college, so it was like our first years being like real adults. We did like a monthly creative activity, and a lot of them were writing, like rewrite a poem to fit this day and age, write a story about something. And I just know during that time I really got to know myself. Like I was surprised at just the things that were coming up, like a lot of things I didn't even know I was like suffering through or like was stressing me out or bothering me. I found when I was like making the art, when I was writing, that those like there would be like reoccurring things coming up, and then like I would always feel better afterwards. It's not like it was like processing it without having to like talk back and forth and analyzing. Like, once it became art, once it was put out in the world, once the words were on the paper, it was kind of like freeing. Especially the next level of it was like sharing it. I feel like one of the reasons like writing and just sharing your art in general is so healing is because you feel seen. And a lot of the times when you have emotions or feelings that you've suppressed or ignored, you don't feel seen or heard, and that keeps it like bottled in. And like writing, even if you're just the only person witnessing it, is a way for you to feel like you matter, like I actually exist, I was here. Writing is another way to also find clarity, like when you're confused or just need to process things. Writing it out really can help. So what draws me to writing is really, it's easy in the sense of like you can pull out your phone and start writing. Piece of paper, write on a napkin, like it's really just always there for you. Kind of like meditation and breathing. Like you can do that. You can take it anywhere. Also writing, I like it in the manifestation standpoint. I love to see like words come true. So that is another thing I like. So now it says to discuss Gigi Renee Hill's book, The Gift of Writing, and discuss her perspective on writing as a tool for self-discovery and creating intentional narratives. So I don't have that book, but I do have her self-care check-in book. And based off of that, I can definitely tell she's very intentional about like what you're saying to yourself, what stories you're telling yourself, what you believe in. And it all starts with your like thoughts and the words you say to yourself, really. And then it also says Alexis L's How We Heal, emphasize her focus on affirmations, journaling, and finding peace through reflection. So based off her Instagram, because I also don't have her, but yeah, she's heavy on the affirmations, heavy on the reflections, always looking in, always asking yourself questions like, how did this make me feel? What did I learn from this? How can I grow from this? Where can I set boundaries? She's real big on boundaries. And for our in-class activity, we were supposed to write a personal letter to yourself, a letter to your past self, offering support or insight, or a letter to your future self, setting intentions for growth and healing. So I did write a letter to myself, and I really wrote about just how proud I am from like when I was in college and I was like really depressed and going through it, and like I had started therapy. No, this is before therapy. I had started working on just opening up and being more vulnerable.